Okay, hopefully we are good to go here. I might want to turn the music down a little bit. I guess I don't really know how it sounds on the live end. I'll just turn it down a little bit, just a tad. What's up, Megalodon 2099? Shooter Brown, Bread. How we doing? So I might be streaming twice today. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming again, but I might be streaming twice. If not, definitely tomorrow I'll stream some Battlegrounds on either account. But I gotta get this EQ done, man. It's a little late in the game for me to still have EQ to do. Let me get a tweet out really quick. Yeah, it's a little late in the game for me to still have EQ, but that's what happens sometimes when you're busy. Killmonger should carry us to victory. There we go. What's up, Yusuf? What's up, Sean? Just finished the Crucible 100% and I duped Serpent, dude. Very nice. Love to see that. I want to get my 7-star Serpent awakened very badly. What's up, Warlock Jr.? Are you Team Serpent or Team Nerf Pent? I'm Team Serpent. I mean, do I think he needed to be nerfed? Yeah, but I still like Serpent. Every time I wait for something like Act 9 to drop, the days take so long. Yeah, I get that. You just gotta preoccupy yourself with other work. You can't just have that tunnel vision of, this is the only thing I care about right now. Because then you won't be productive, and lack of productivity kills every man and woman. I hope Legacy's petition actually does something. How many people have signed that at this point? I don't know when he started it. Super late on that. $1.4K last time I checked. That's a fair bit of people, but I'm not really sure the petition is going to do anything, unfortunately. These monthlies are basically for Ascension Dust now. Nothing really super useful otherwise. Aaron, 100%, man. I would not be doing this if it wasn't for the Ascension Dust. Honestly, what I would love to see for Valiant players is you do an initial clear of the EQ, and if you're Valiant, you get the Paragauntlet key. If you're Paragon, you have to explore it. That's what I want to see. Because, like, the EQ is fine for the ISO and whatnot. Wow, max charges already. The EQ is fine for the ISO, but that's it really. Like, I'm not looking for tier 5 basic and 6-star shards at this point. You know, I'm very much focused on 7-star resources, 7-star materials. The ISO in gold, great, love it. But that could just be translated into the Paragauntlet somehow, some way. But it's very hard for me to pass on, what's it called? half of an Ascension every month guaranteed, and it's basically 1 Ascension per month if you do the event quest, so I can't really pass on that. It would be silly of me to pass on that. Okay, whatever. Yeah, Mass, that's a bug right now. We're looking into it, don't worry. I'll try Crossbones here. Since you don't really want to use Killmonger because of the True Strike. I still have several champs I want to ascend, even a decent number of rank 3s. Yep. That's the one thing about Nova, is if he clips you on that initial hit, you can't dex the rest of it. What's up, Nathan? How you doing, man? Man-Thing is not impossible to fight and crit me. Hulk is great for him. Joe Fixit as well is another great one. Anyone who is poison immune as a science champion that has just a high base attack will be a solid option for Man-Thing. So Hulk, Joe Fixit. A couple other champs as well. That's nice. Come on, Sinister, throw your special, buddy. He's so good for Sinister. I mean, I even got hit there. But against like a Battleground Sinister, yeah, he's clearing him pretty quickly. Sinister, Toad, those are his best matchups. What do I think of rank 3 Penny? Excellent rank 3, super unique. I'm gonna send OG Witch. Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. I'll probably just ban her, ban Man-Thing. I wish I pulled 7-star Man-Thing from one of the Saga Crystals. That would have been amazing. I'm in a conundrum. I missed Deathless Vision, and now I have to choose between grinding the extra piece or grinding for Banquet. Ooh, that's a tough choice. So here's my take. I think that getting Vision, which means you can eventually get, you know, Thanos and get all of those champs, I think that will probably yield you greater returns, because having those champions is way better than not having them. versus Banquet, there's definitely going to be a lot of free-to-play acquisition stuff for Banquet, because that's just how the event has evolved over the past 2 years. There's that whole milestone thing, and you can do it essentially all free-to-play. So I would say get Vision. I think if you're missing one piece of Vision, you can still spend that 5,000 units and have units saved up, depending on where you are right now currently. Obviously, situations are always different for people, but if you're missing, if you're missing one piece of Vision, then I would definitely go for it. Will Vision always be there? Yes and no. Like, Vision technically stays in the store, but his acquisition is temporary. So it's not like you can just wait until next year and then get all the pieces. Again, I'm not sure how it all works. I don't know if you need to have Vision or not. I really don't know. Oh wow, because it's Spider-Man, I'm preventing his evade on all attacks. And it immediately gave me 10 Furies. You can make 5k units back till the event. 100%. We just got 1,300 units for free from the Dr. Nefario event. So you can absolutely get a decent amount of units, 5,000 or more, back before Banquet. I mean, we're in September, right? So if you grind Arena during September, by October, you can have almost, if not at least 5,000 units. And then October, you have time to grind Arena, and then November, you have time, and then December, you have time. Because the Banquet's not going to start until the end of December. Have I tried Gladiator against SOS Moleman? You really can't use him because you lose all of your buffs. So, in theory, he would work, but in practice, unfortunately, he does not. Kind of is what it is. I wanted to try him, but it's just not very practical. And by not very, I mean not practical at all. Regarding critical penetration resistance, Man-Thing takes no bonus damage from critical hits. Does that mean he has 100% critical penetration resistance? Technically, yes, because he is taking no additional damage from the critical hit itself. Although I don't believe that's explicitly stated in his kit. It's a loud car. I don't believe that's explicitly stated in his kit, but if you were to put that ability in another champion kit, like in 2024, you would probably have to say this champion has 100% critical penetration resistance because no additional damage is coming from the critical hit. So technically, I believe that's correct. I believe. Yeah. It's almost not worth doing the event quest anymore. The Gauntlet needs an update. Yeah, I think if the Gauntlet got all of the gold and ISO from the EQ, or some of it, you know, it doesn't have to be all, but some. Come on, dude. Sinister, what are you doing, man? Perfect Deathless Vision fight. I mean, that's the fight for Deathless Vision right there. That, you know, like, Sinister is his matchup. Actually, let's just use Onslaught, and then APOC. I'd love to use North Star, but it would take too much time. Throw in White Mags, throw in Sinister, and then let's get... Actually, I kind of want to use Gladiator for that Red Skull boss, because I'm going to turn off the armor, and I can ramp up without having to hit him. I just hit his block. Hopefully those energy refills don't expire by this Wednesday. Let me check. I'm not sure where they are in my stash. Okay, some of them have 4 days, 4 days, 8 days. Okay, there's definitely time on some of them. And plus, that's the overflow, so that's fine. Will there be a stream for 9.1? Yeah, so I plan to... I'm going to record a video prior to streaming it, but then after I record that, then I will hop on a stream. Should I just use APOC here? Sure, why not? I could do the dash back thing with Gladiator, but no real point. I know it's just like Korg Special 1. I think I was a little early there. Now I'm determined. Am I just early or am I late? I almost had it. Read last two if possible. Yeah, give me 1 second, buddy, and I'll get to those. Can I just not dex this for the life of me? There we go. Will I take Deathless Shield to rank 3? Yes. Okay. Himanshu, what's up, buddy? Normally, criticals hit armor 80%, but some with 60 crit resistance, like Serpent, you can only ignore 20%. Yep. Of his armor, if that resistance is additive, 32%. If that resistance is multiplicative, correct. Critical hits ignore 80% armor. Yeah. They used to ignore like 20%, but then there was a change made early on into the game, and that was made 80%. But yeah. So it definitely is different. That's fine, whatever. This will do plenty of damage. Sentinel buff coming this saga? That would be really cool. Sentinel buff? Man, I'd love that. NTW is goated for this path. I do have an NTW. Maybe I'll use her on the next run. I kind of want to use Wags. I've seen some incredible stuff from 7-star White Magneto, and I am a lot more interested in ranking him up now than I was maybe 2 weeks ago. Although he doesn't have a relic, so maybe he's not the best option for this path. But he should hit hard enough. It's basics. That's fine, you're just giving me power. So jealous because I have white mags not duped. A lot of people reached out to me and they were like, hey man, that's a really good pull, getting white mags twice. And initially I wasn't on the hype train, but now I'm seeing the vision a little bit. Yeah, daunt yourself, buddy. Okay, I didn't mean it like that. That should be game over. I mildly regret duping P99 over taking Wags, but P99 is still pretty sick. I wouldn't regret that. If I had Punisher, I would have awakened him for sure. Yo, Dispresioncito with a buck. Thank you, man. Get you up there in just a second. What are your thoughts on the Act 9 Scourge nodes? To be honest, I don't really remember a lot of the nodes from Act 9, but from my very limited memory, they seemed just like an evolution of the nodes from Act 8. So, you know, it is what it is. I didn't really read any of them. I remember when I did the Act 9 beta, there were a certain select few nodes that weren't exactly great, but they weren't terrible either. I remember one specific path that required you to like whiff light attacks, and that one wasn't great, but outside of that, I don't really have any negative memory. That's fine. Give me the willpower, baby. Doesn't matter to me. Act 9 beta felt so much longer despite only being 3 paths. Yeah, I think that's just a health increase setting in, because that's going to be a health increase overall, you know? It needed to happen. You know, we're moving in a direction where that's a necessary thing. Like, you can't... Alright. I was going to do the swap thing, but he did it for me. We can't keep having health pools in the 600,000s, you know? There needs to be some kind of increase at some point, and Act 9 is definitely giving us that increase. That should be it. Yeah, what a nice guy. Quicksilver, giving me regen. I appreciate it. We'll use Gladiator here. I'm pretty sure I can hit his block. I don't think there's anything preventing me from doing that. I guess there is. Yeah, that'll do it. Good thing Gladiator's confidence buffs are not affected by ability accuracy. Or he has 300% ability accuracy. My bad, it's not, they're unaffected. He just has more ability accuracy. Well, I guess this was trying to prevent Gladiator from being used, and understandably so. See, that's just silly right there. He's got Intimidate up. He shouldn't be able to toss a special, you know? It's like, buddy. Yeah, they made this anti-gladiator for sure. Alright, once I get my unblockable buff, I'll be able to ramp. There we go. Let's just toss this. This is going miserably. Beta Ray Bill laughs at this fight. He certainly does. I remember doing this with Bill. What? Hold on. Did you guys see that? How did he get up? Oh, he clutched it out. How did he get up from that? I don't know. We'll do that again with Gladiator, see if we can do it a little better. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go refill my water. I will be right back. You know what? Let's do a fun game. Guess the hits again against a 1-star. Sure, Bill. Guess the hits. Ready, set, go. $123. Who said 123? Anybody? I see 134, which was pretty close. 134 and 102 were both pretty close. It's a bit... Water fountain is pretty far away, buddy. I also wanted to give it some time, you know? Alright, back to the EQ. Oh yeah, someone wanted to see NTW. Let's grab her. I'm gonna make Gladiator work on that boss fight. I promise you. Now that I know what to do. Put a relic on Wags. If he's not going to be back on the team, I'm not going to worry about it. I love how the whole time, like, her whole shtick is she uses her phone, and then somehow her phone can survive being on fire. Like, how does that work? She has a Note 7, it's used to those temperatures. There we go. Finally, an explanation. I was wondering. I was gonna say, is that the Samsung experience? But or the Android experience? Gladiator Intimidate trick, it works for other champs too. Doesn't just have to be Gladiator. Alright, that should be it. Yep. I gotta get NTW ranked up. She's just so good. Pause. I'd also love to get her awakened. Get the additional pause on strikers, I think. And she starts with... What does the awakened ability do? Oh, her counterattack inflicts evade. Right. And then she starts with power as a defender. Right. Now I remember. I got her for my first Titan ever when I explored Crucible. I'm really enjoying her. Yeah, she's great, man. She really is. Alright, let's see if I can push good old Gladiator to Special 2 here. And everything being passive, like, in theory, she's super simple, you know? But it all comes together so nicely. I also love her animations. Like her idle animation where she's just looking at her phone. It so fits the character. I did make a whole video on Count Nefaria. He's very good. Very good. I'm happy to have the 7-star. He will be a future rank 3 for sure. Not a immediate rank 3, like he's not on my short list, but eventually he will be rank 3. That special comes at you pretty fast. The workout video is coming. I guarantee it. Sometime this month, there will be a workout video. It may or may not be on an entirely brand new channel. So that's why I'm kind of waiting. I don't want to rush it out. Because I might just make a new channel, upload it there, promote it here, and then if it does well, maybe I'll consider continuing it. So that's why I'm taking it a little slow. Plus, we have a lot of content coming out this week. You know, 9.1, the new Summer of Suffering. So I want to cover all of that before getting into something that branches out. Why a new channel? I think there is probably more of an audience outside of the MCOC sphere. Again, I'm still considering putting it on this channel. I don't know what I want to do yet. We'll see. Maybe I upload it here, and then if it does well, I make a new channel. Maybe I upload it here, and I keep uploading them on this channel. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with this, you know? It's potentially a branch of new content that I can explore, so we kind of have to see, first of all, who's interested, and second of all, if there's an audience that will be retained long-term. I know how I want to do this fight now. Yeah, like I said, you can still use Gladiator there. You just have to know what you're doing. You have to read the notes. What's up, Messiah? Let's effing go. NMSD, hashtag Godmod, hashtag MetaMod, hashtag BuffMod. BuffMod. You're the buff mod. Who needs to stun to combo into heavy? Are you talking about why it didn't work there? Because he's reducing the stun ability accuracy. Or are you talking about me just heavy spamming in the corner? Because you can do that with Gladiator and get away with it sometimes. And when you can get away with it, it's just so much fun. Ah, I'm trying to go for the sand up there. This should be the end of him. How do you think Professor X's sister Onslaught would look like? Do you mean Cassandra Nova? I don't think there's a sister Onslaught, unless that's a thing. Send Archangel or Human Torch? Probably Human Torch first. Probably Human Torch first. Shuri takes both Atuma and Red Skull in the gauntlet. Yeah. She would, wouldn't she? So maybe that's who I run. I'll just run Shuri for those two. What is that evade? I mean, really? Cassandra Nova would be too powerful in MCOC. I don't know, man. We have Onslaught, and he's the best mutant in the game. Mutant. Good voice crack. 7.7 out of 10. He's the best mutant in the game, so I feel like they could add Cassandra Nova if we got Onslaught. Yo, Devon Banks with 2. Twitter, please? Absolutely, man. Let me put you up there right before I check Twitter. Let's see if I can actually check Twitter on stream this time instead of just looking at it off stream. Alright, let's see. Twitter. Tweet. Man, why can I never see people tweeting at me? Like, what is the deal with that? Let me see. Maybe it just hasn't shown up yet. Devon, if you could do me a favor, buddy, and reply to your tweet by tagging me, I would greatly appreciate that. I don't know why, but on Twitter, I just cannot see other people's tweets for some reason if they're directly tagging me. So if you reply to your tweet tagging me, that would be great. Also, make sure you're not set to private or you're not set to like some kind of limited node or limited mode, because I wouldn't be able to see it that way either. So make sure you're a public account, and then if you could just reply to your own tweet, I can see your tweet then. And we can check it out. Cassandra would have to use outside resources instead of doing her normal flick and you're dead thing, so it may be more like a Magneto thing, and her healing would be like Wolverine X. Yeah, I mean, I know she's powerful. I know she's extremely, extremely powerful. It'd be cool if we just finished this fight. Ah, so close. How do I beat Atuma? Yeah, Sunspot's who I used. Shuri is also very good for it. Anybody with non-contact attacks is great. Any nuke is great. Anybody who can apply Incinerate is important though. So I think Cosmic Ghost Rider would work, but Sunspot is probably the best. If not, MTW, Megasonic Teenage Warhead, will also work very well. It should work now? Okay, let's take a look. There we go, okay. Yeah, I have no idea why this doesn't work time to time. But let's check this out on full webcam here. So, hey bud, what's up, man? Need some help on who to rank 4 next. I already have rank 4 Herc, Kingpin, and CGR. Okay, so you are Paragon, it seems. Who to rank 4 next? Alright, we got some really, really good champs here. And then some real, man, I mean, all of these are fantastic. Okay, I definitely recommend, I'll give you maybe 3 to strive for right now. That seems like a fairly realistic number. I would say Doctor Doom, number 1. You already have her Kingpin CGR, so you're pretty set in terms of cosmic diversity. So I'd say Doctor Doom for sure. You want some buff control. I would say Human Torch is another one that you want to get up. He's just so reliable for Mystics, and he's really good for champs like Serpent as well. And then I would probably say you should take either Magneto or Kushala. Hulkling is also another good one, but I feel like Magneto or Kushala to just have some shutdown. Maybe I would just recommend Magneto, just because he can shut down any magnetic champ in the game, and you don't really have to worry about it. So I would recommend Doom, Torch, and Magneto, and if I wanted to throw a fourth one in there, either Hulkling or Kushala. That's what I would recommend. Hype versus Count, 7-star rank 2 duped. Oh, that's very tough. I think Count Nefaria is probably more relevant now, but Hyperion will always be good, so it's personal preference at that point. If you like Count Nefaria a lot, rank him. If you're a Hyperion guy through and through, rank him. It doesn't really matter. Both are amazing. I wanted her to just die from the degen, but that's fine. Would Count Nefaria work against Necropolis Diablo? Yes. Be very good for that. Especially an Awakened one, oh man, you'd never lose any health. As long as you have Despair, you have at least 1 point in Despair, and he will work. And he's also good for that Jubilee, as I showed yesterday. I would like to try Onslaught versus Necropolis Storm. It is not possible to dupe 7-star Maestro right now. I should have just gone for special ones, man. That was way faster. No, Nathan, Maestro is not part of the saga, so you can't use the gem on him. That was definitely intended, though, because there would be so many Awakened Maestros running around. Instead of Count Nefaria, it would just be Maestro. He's crushed, so I can attack right into him. Feel free to throw that special, buddy. Alright, it's fine. Even in unideal situations, Onslaught just finds a way. Work against Glycon with Prowess, he would be okay. Practically anybody can take that fight, so it's not a matter of will hype work, it's will you be able to do it with hype. What's up, NYK Believe 33? How you doing, man? First time I've seen you in here, at least that I can remember. Hope all is well? It is well. I'm considering rank 3 Penny Parker. I like that. What are your thoughts on her and overall potential? That's an A+ rank 3 for me. Super unique, still very relevant on offense and defense, and if you're using her in Battlegrounds, which why wouldn't you be? Just ban Hulkling, ban Gallon, and it's very tough to get around her. Very, very tough. Hey, good morning, Xander. Did you get my message on Discord, buddy? I sent you one this morning. Actually, let me grab the count. And then let's do hype, Bill, and double Odin. Where's the other? Oh, wait, there it is. I did? Okay, excellent. Yo, Emin with the membership, dude. Lieutenant of Tal's Fleet. Thank you so much, man, for coming to member. I greatly appreciate that. Let me get you up here. Good morning, my friend, or wherever, whatever time it is where you are. It is morning for me, though. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Okay, let's go this way. What's up, Samael? How you doing, man? Good to see you, my friend. Hope the day or night goes well. The day, it's just, it's about to be 11 a.m. for me, so it is going well. Wanted to ask, did you see the leaked abilities for Orochi, and what do you think the fight is going to be like? I did see the leaked abilities, and I'd rather not talk about them, because, you know, content's coming out in 3 days, basically. Let's just all experience it for ourselves. If you want to read the leaked abilities, go for it. I have no problem with that. But yeah, let's just all kind of experience it for ourselves. Once the fight is officially out, I will be more than happy to talk about it. 6 p.m. for me? Okay, good evening then. From Turkey, we had a couple of people in here, like last week, when I did a roll call that said they were from Turkey, so good to see a lot of representation from there. Hyperion is definitely a champion. Let's use Billy Bob. So, since we got a decent crowd here, I will let you all know, on Wednesday, I will not be opening any Titan Crystals. The reason being is the next Titan pool is really, really good. And I would much rather save for that than open a Titan early and maybe be a little disappointed with what I got. This should kill if we get one crit. There we go. Hyperion is just so good. Fun story for you all. My first rank 5 5-star was Hyperion, so I've always had a soft spot for the boy. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be opening any Titan Crystals after 9.1. Thanks for the parry. Because the next pool is going to be crazy. It's going to have Beta Ray Bill, Enchantress, Shathra, and Dr. Nefario. And I want a dupe. Wow, just completely. I may have to restart my phone. I want a dupe on my Bill and my Nefario. And I'd love to pick up a 7-star copy of Shathra or Enchantress. So, yeah, I'm saving for that next Titan. I should have 2 crystals by the time it comes out. It should release in October. So I should have 2 crystals by that time. Because right now I have like 14,000 shards. Yeah, basically 14,000. And the pool resets in a month. So a month and a week from now, today's the 8th, so the 15th or so of October will be the reset. Let me actually, speaking of reset, let me reset my phone here. Feeling a little bit of lag. Yo, Devon5, thank you, man. Who do I recommend for Act 6.4.4, 5, and 6? Okay, well, you definitely want your Herc, you definitely want your Doom, you definitely want your Human Torch. That Doom is going to be amazing for that Captain Marvel boss. He will also be incredible for, honestly, all of the bosses. He'll be great for the Captain Marvel, he'll be great for the Hydra Adaptoid, and he'll be great for the Grandmaster. I don't exactly know what path you need to take. I am unfamiliar with 6.4.4. I do know that in 6.4.5 there is a regen path with X23 that's pretty easy, and then in 6.4.6, if you want to take the cosmic path, that is also pretty easy, and you shouldn't have a tough time doing that. But yeah, if you have any more specific questions, Devon, feel free to tweet me again, and we can chat about it. Yo, the designer sent it over to you. Thank you, man. Be honest about it. Who's your Marvel Hear Me Out? If this is the question that I'm thinking you're asking, I don't know if that's PG. Someone's saying I feel like it'd be She-Hulk. Hey, listen, you know. Anyway, designer, thanks for the 2, buddy. Do you have a 7-star Ultron in your MCOC beta? I do not, unfortunately. I would love a 7-star Ultron on my main account. I want a refund now? Look, let's just say... I feel like Black Widow's too easy of an answer, you know? Anybody would say that. Enchantress. That's a good one. Black Cat? Yeah, Black Cat too. I mean, there's a whole list we could go down, you know? This is peak content right here? Yeah. Someone said Cosmic Ghost Rider. I can't help but agree. I think that'd be my answer. That or Man-Thing. I should have 3, and I swear I don't want to pull Sable or Patriot, so I may wait until the next reset. Messiah, I totally get that, dude. I wouldn't want to pull Sable or Patriot again either. Oh yeah, she's just straight up stun immune. That's not very nice. Alright, let's steal some of that. Put me in Ionic Overcharge. Dude. Count Nefaria, man. This guy. As great as this stream has been, I do unfortunately have to go now. This was definitely not planned, and I totally did not just upload a sponsored video right about now. So, yeah. In all honesty, this wasn't planned. I didn't plan to go until the sponsored video came out. But yeah, I did just drop a sponsored video. If you're wondering how I got the 7-star Count Nefaria, your answer will be on the newest video I just uploaded to the channel. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to Emin for becoming a lieutenant member. Much appreciated, man. Thank you so much. I will potentially be back today at some point, but if not, I will be back tomorrow, and then absolutely I will be streaming on Wednesday for 9.1, and throughout the rest of that week, I will have some content planned. Don't worry, it's going to be a great time. So yeah, if you could all do me a favor and just check out the sponsored video, drop a like on it, I'd be greatly appreciative of that. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but if you could just, click that like button, would help me out, help the channel out, all that good stuff. So again, thank you all so much for watching. Much love, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.